The tragedy in Waco in 1993 continues to smolder. Even though it's been 25 years, there are still revelations and why this story still haunts the American people. Waco was a tale of a religious fringe group that decided to fight back against the federal government and murdered federal law enforcement, and that at the end of the siege burned themselves up rather than come out.
What's my name?
David Koresh.
He had been in control of the Branch Davidian sect.
There's a madman living in Waco.
He was incredibly charismatic.
I waited patiently on the Lord.
He was spellbinding.
He brought me up out of a horrible pit.
He was a god in the human flesh.
He was a classic con man.
Someone's the son of God.
And his chosen area of con
God speaks to me.
was religion.
It was my understanding that he was God's son.
Do you believe he's the son of God?
I hope he is.
My mom was very confident that he was the second coming of Christ.
They would do anything for this man.
How many young girls did he have sex with?
I'm thinking at least 10.
Between 12 and 15
Yes.
years of age.
Yes.
Is my great, wonderful looks something that just women can't resist?
It's unclear how many children he had,
Who's your daddy?
David.
but easily
Say hi.
Hi.
over a dozen.
Do you understand? It's war. People are being oppressed.
He was a Jesus Christ who could drink and smoke and love guns and rock and roll, but he was going to bring about the end of times. They began buying guns.
My mom made the bulletproof vests. We were getting ready for war.
Are you ready to come out and give up?
The standoff's been going on about 45 minutes now.
I'm under fire! Y'all better back off!
This touched off a standoff that would become the longest standoff in American law enforcement history.
Our primary goal was to get the kids out of harm's way.
We didn't leave because this is where we belonged.
What he said to me was, anybody is free to leave anytime they want to.
Negotiations are now underway with cult leader David Koresh.
I'm talking to you. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
And he says, God has told me to wait.
Are you coming out? We are going to fulfill our commitment to God.
So how do you negotiate with God?
There are unanswered questions that still linger in popular culture and haunt the American imagination.
And I've kept my story secret for the last 25 years.
Everything secret's gonna be revealed.
I didn't want to take this to my grave.